In order to own a high-end, 100-ton Wangzi writing truck, the truck owner bought the chassis of a scrap truck. After a simple upgrade and transformation by their repair shop, a truck was assembled. How did they do it? Because the chassis beam purchased by the truck owner is no longer usable and has been severely deformed and rusted. The masters first have to disassemble the chassis. Although the owner's chassis only cost 20,000 rupees, if he wants to transform it into a 100-ton Wangzi writing truck, the owner needs to spend another 50,000 rupees. Although the current chassis beam is extremely stained, it will be given new life after the repair shop's subsequent transformation. Because the two beams need to be disassembled separately, every bolt on the chassis is to be removed. Fixing work. Since the steel plate installed on the beam is fixed by spot welding, the master still needs to use a tool to cut it so that the steel plate can be completely disassembled. Although the disassembly of the chassis is quite cumbersome, but the most lacking thing in Pakistan is labor. Some masters are working hard to tighten the bolts, even if they don't have a labor-saving pneumatic wrench, that their dismantling speed is not slow. With the successful dismantling of other parts, the master needs to cut the anchor head of the fixed crossbeam so that the two beams can be completely separated and quickly dismantle the chassis. There is no bolt left because the steel plate of the beam has been severely cracked. The beam with layers of steel plates needs to be further disassembled. The repair shop reinforces the beam by superimposing the old beam with a new steel plate. This is also the reason why the beam needs to be disassembled in layers. The chassis beam of the 100-ton King must be strong. After the masters cut and disassembled the beam, there are still many rust marks on the surface. As for the master, he needs to use an angle grinder to grind and remove rust. In order to prevent rust from continuing to rust in subsequent use, the disassembled beam must be coated with a thick rust inhibitor. It can only cover the grinding marks and prevent the beam from being worn out and unusable. After the original beam is simply processed, the beam of the original vehicle is reinforced. The beam must be pulled to their steel plate processing plant. According to the data, a new second layer beam is built. The thickened steel plates with processing on the ground are the main materials for building the beam. The new beam needs to wrap the original beam. The first processing is based on the outer diameter width. The new steel plate is bent with a hydraulic press. Although their equipment is relatively old, the overall downforce has not been reduced at all. The new steel plate has reproduced the basic shape of the beam under the operation of the hydraulic press. At this time, the single layer beam does not meet the use requirements. In order to overlap it with the original vehicle beam, the beam needs to be covered by a hydraulic press. If there is no error in the data, the layer of steel plates is also superimposed very smoothly. The joints must be welded and fixed with welding rods to prevent the outer layer of the beam from being out of position. Under the spot welding of the master with the welding rod sword section, the beam has been reinforced. Because the new steel plate has covered the whole position, the master still needs to use an electric drill to drill holes again. The main purpose is to facilitate the subsequent installation of chassis parts. In order to avoid wear on the beam, the sides generally need to be equipped with electric layer steel plates. Use new anchors to tighten and fix. After the masters have completed the preparation of the beam, they can start the chassis. Although the purchased chassis is severely rusted, these original crossbeams can be used directly. After simply placing the two beams, the holes need to be checked with the help of aggravated force. The fixed holes of the beams can be completely overlapped only after the crossbeams are completely pressed. Under normal circumstances, the beams do not need to be disassembled. In order to increase the firmness, some holes are connected with anchor nails. After simply assembling the beams and crossbeams into a hole, the master also needs to spray a layer of anti-rust primer on the surface. The marks on the beam can also make the entire chassis look brand new. It does not affect the use of the front axle assembly. Without disassembly, you only need to use the fork pin to fix the plate yellow and the hanger. During the installation process of other masters, the dry primer surface needs to be sprayed with a layer of color base, which is also the original color of the original car beam. Under the master's very meticulous outdoor spray painting, this chassis beam already in a brand new state. After waiting for the surface paint to dry completely, then you can put the purchased powertrain on the chassis delivered with the engine. After simply fixing it with the engine footpad, you need to install the cab selected by the owner on the chassis. Maybe the two trucks were not originally the same brand. As long as they are modified by the Pakistani master, they can be directly installed on the truck. After the masters skillfully put the rear axle of the original car back in place, this 100-ton Prince writing car that was pieced together has been simply upgraded and modified. In order to release the hard force on the chassis beam, Fu still needs to conduct a simple test drive. How is it?